To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, are the NBA Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great cousin as much as I did, thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. The support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CeCe, I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
We've got a capacity crowd in a sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Timberwolves. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Out to the right wing. Woolridge's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
The three. And again, the three-point shot from Adams. Adams has got his third basket of the night.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Fade away, and another three for Minnesota.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 10-point game. That drops.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Timberwolves have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
Great open look there.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 6. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. We talked about the importance of stealing a game on the road, and coach said they want to come out and set the tone early in this game. He said, quote, if we can come out and take this first game of the series.
Thank you, Doris. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Hope. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Adams outside. Hits the three-point line. Adams has got 15.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Fires the three. Can't hit. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Hope. And the three off target.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Peterson the pass to Adams. The three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from out.
His teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Jacks up a three. That's not going to go for him. It's his sixth miss. He's 5 for 11. Wide open look. No good for the fifth time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Clippers trail by 7. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Fades back. Shot is no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Got a hand on it. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get over, he didn't finish the shot. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Launches it. There's the bucket. Good. Adams has got 18 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Mays checked in.
Timeout. Start it.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers. With a break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. The Timberwolves.
Well, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close. Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 6.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Los Angeles with another miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Clippers trail by 8 and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and that one's good. 13 points in the game.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Adams' shot is good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Hope. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Adams. That 3 off the mark. The shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice.
A new look on the floor for Minnesota. Timberwolves shooting 43% for the game. From deep, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And for the Clippers, they set the screen. Feeds it to Woolridge. Here's Timmerman. Shot is off. And Minnesota now the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Adams' shot is good.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Pass to Fleming. And the layup's good off the glass. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Adams. A three-pointer off the mark. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dantley. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
He's been wayward and just off on it about everything he's put up in this period.
Hope. No good. That would have tied it. Timberwolves leading by 3 from past the arc. Adams' shot is off.
Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a
3.5 minutes played. Fades back, and Woolridge pulls it down. Woolridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the wing on the left. And that misses. That would have put him up. Minnesota shooting a meager 37% for the game. Shoots a fader and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
A fader and another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 41 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Offensive rebound, second chance shot, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
They set the pick. Pass to Fleming. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Woolridge. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Here's Hope. Rebound, Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
They grab their own miss. Sinks the three-pointer. Peterson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Adams with it. He's got 36. Can't throw it down with one hand.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Fades back, and he gets it to go. Adams has got 39.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And that one's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
That's 3 points.
It's the 2K